So I have taken impulse response h of n. What I have done here, I have taken impulse response h of n. h1 of n is first system, h2 of n is second system, and here the two systems are said to be in series. Okay, the blocks are in series. Blocks are in series. If they are in series, convolution is applied. They can be used with convolution. If they are in parallel, one below the other, you see here h1 of n, h2 of n. If the two blocks are in parallel, and you are giving same input for both the blocks, and you are collecting the outputs, and overall output is y of n, overall input is x of n. This is exactly equivalent to, you have to add them. If the blocks are in parallel, you have to add them. Convolution is not getting satisfied. It will not get satisfied here if they are in parallel. Overall input is x of n, overall output is y of n, and here the blocks are in parallel. Two systems are there. The systems are in parallel. These two are very, very important properties. These two are very, very important properties with respect to h of n impulse response. And here what we are using is convolution. In series, if the blocks are in series, convolution can be applied between them. If the blocks are in parallel, then we can apply addition. Okay, blocks are in parallel, we can apply addition. So now we will go with a sample problem. Okay, so I will do like this. h1 of n, h2 of n, then I will take h3 of n, I will put one addition block here. I am supplying overall input x of n. I am giving overall input x of n. I will collect the output of first two systems. Then I will give it to the third system. Output of third system is y of n. Okay. So now solve it and find y of n. Solve it and find an equation for y of n. Find output equation for y of n. Y of n is the final output. Okay. So what I will do, I will just give intermediate names. The first system, this is block 1. This is block 2. I will take first block output as y1, second block output as y2. Okay, second block output as y2. After the summing point, I will take the output as y3, and final output is y of n. Okay, so here you can make a note that blocks 1 and 2 are in parallel. Okay, so we can modify them as h1 of n plus h2 of n, and you can give the overall input x of n. So after summing point, this is y3. Directly we are going with y3. After y3, the output third block is h3 of n. This is block 3. I can give a name. This is block 3, and the final output is y of n. Now how to write equation for y of n? Y of n is nothing but, this is exactly equivalent to, you can take a single block, overall input is x of n, and overall output is y of n. Overall input is x of n, overall output is y of n. Okay, and here what we can do, h1 of n plus h2 of n, and then you can just make convolution with the h3 of n. Okay, so now this is the overall diagram. But output is, if you assume, I will close with this. Just 1 minute, I will close with this. If you assume this entire thing as z of n, okay, we will assume this entire thing as z of n. Now final output is nothing but x of n convolution z of n. If you replace the value for z of n, it is h1 of n plus h2 of n, and then convolution with h3 of n. Okay, this is the output y of n. So we will stop with this. Just I will take